So I said the topic we are starting is vectors. So let's write some notes before we look at this very topic called vectors. So I want you to say vectors. A vector is a quantity that has both magnitude and direction. A vector is a quantity that has both magnitude and direction. Did you get that? So we are saying a quantity that has magnitude and then a quantity that has also direction. Is referred to be a vector. When you hear magnitude, it is magnitude can mean size, magnitude can mean length, magnitude can mean a number. Yeah, it means there is something. Magnitude, it can represent a size, it can represent length, it can represent a figure to be magnitude. For instance, if we say 25 degrees Celsius, that is magnitude. The 25 gives you the size of how the temperature is. Well, for the direction just where something is going, where something is pointing to. A line can move like this. That's direction. Okay? If this is A, if this is B, it will mean, if I say AB, the meaning is that I'm starting moving from A going to B. I want you to take note that the direction can be in a positive way or negative way. When you are following the arrow, in this case we are moving towards the arrow, towards this arrow. So the direction is positive. But if they give me to say BA, it means I'll start moving from B all the way to A. That means I'm against the arrow. So my direction is negative. I don't know if you got that. Madam Selina, did you or have you gotten that point? Madam Jane, have you gotten the point of positive and negative direction? We assume she has. So speaking about direction, if I am given A, B, pardon? Okay, we are saying there is positive direction and negative direction. Okay? So, when you hear positive, it means you're moving in the same direction with the arrow. For instance, AB, when you look at AB, you are moving from A to B. So that is positive because you are going towards the arrow. And if we say BA, it means you are against, you are coming backwards. So it is negative. So you are against the arrow. So that's what we were saying. Have you gotten it now? So now they will tell you to find a vector that is in paper 2, mathematics paper 2, Zambian syllabus D setup. They'll give you lines connected forming a shape, and then they will say, can you write down vector AB? So they are asking you, can you move from A all the way to B? So is that a positive direction or a negative direction? So vectors, remember we said they have direction and magnitude. What is a magnitude? What is on the line is a magnitude. Simple. So what is there? It is 2A with a bar. The bar shows the size of something. But not necessary to write plus here, no need. So we'll just say our vector AB is 2A. If they say, can we find BA? Remember, BA, is it a positive direction or a negative direction? So it will give you minus 2A. That's a kaba. That's what we'll be dealing with in paper 2. Are you following? So now, let us look at what happens when we have a multiple letters. This is O, this is A, this is B. So we are going to look at, here we'll say, express, allow me to check for something. I see how the format of how they bring the exam questions. Let me just check for the language they use. Looking at Zambian paper 2 syllabus. I want to check for the language of vectors that they use. This is how vectors comes. Okay, I'm using the past paper. So they use, this is, I'm using 2021 question 4. They normally use the language of express in terms of A or B. Okay, so this is what I just wanted to look for. Let me get back. So yeah, once the meeting ends, you can tap in again. So here we are going to say express in terms of A, express in terms of A and or B. Express in terms of A express in terms of A, there's a bar here, and or B. Number 1 is written OA. Number 2, it's AO. Number 3, it's OB. By the way, the direction here is supposed to face this side. And then number 4, BO. Number 5, AB. Number 6, it's BA. Write these things, you can write them. I hope you've written to say express in terms of A or B. So this is vector AB, vector BA. Have you corrected the direction here? Yeah, it's supposed to face towards B, not towards O. Can we begin? Tell me the answer for number 1 for OA. You said OA is what? Very good, positive A, because we're in a positive direction, isn't it? Number 2, AO. Why negative A? Very good, because of we are going backwards in the opposite direction. OB. So we have to be put in the reason why we put these arrows is to show where we are starting from, where we are going. Positive B with a bar. How about BO, sorry. Negative B. So now I really want you to pay attention for this one, which is saying, I want you to pay attention, this one, which is saying, let me delete this. I want you to pay attention to this one, which is saying, AB. You have to first write the direction. For me to move from A going to B, you have to follow the direction of where the letters are. Because vectors, it's about direction. How can you move from one point to another point? So you have to move from A. It's like you are giving someone a direction. Aya kuya kunganda. But therefore kuya pa house number B. And then there is no shortcut. Here, imagine there is a river here. Imagine there is a river. I want you to imagine that every time where there is nothing, be imagining there is a river here. There is a river. But the person can see that that is house number B here. Now there is a river. Take up the pamana. So malamwe but you pass where there is a road. You should pass this direction. Then you reach house number B. So you're telling this person that the person has to go AO, which is negative, and the person has to go OB, which is positive. So where there is nothing, imagine that there is a river. or quite dangerous, very fire or whatsoever you can think of, anything that cannot make you move this direction. And then you are telling this person that as you move, you can pick some papers because we have to keep our area clean. Whatever papers you find along the road, you should pick them. So this person, as he is moving, you will find paper A, which is a -1, and this person will find paper B, which is that one. You are done. Which the person has reached. I don't know if that's making sense. Ah, you're welcome to Professor's teaching. Yeah, there. So that's how we solve these vectors. We're also doing the other one. And then now, I like using very practical examples that learners can easily understand. Afika uyu muntu uyu, outside it will be for people watching from Uganda. Eno bakola understand Kisungu. So imagine now, the person has reached house number B. He came to visit. And then he wants to go back to the station. The station, it is where there is... you can't tell this person to pass where there is a red thing here. This is a river. He will die. And then the person tells you to say, there is a person who showed me at the station how to move to this house, but I've forgotten the direction. You will show the person the same direction, but backward, because are you getting the idea? Because we are finding BA. So you show the person that, okay, you have to move from this house, go to this, and then from here you go back to the station. So you are going backward, BO with a negative plus OA because it is positive. You tell the person to say, here we keep our area clean. They will arrest you if you don't pick papers. So as he's going this time around, you will find paper -B. And you will find paper A. That's all. The person, I don't know if that's working for you. Madam Serena. It's loud and clear. We thank God. So, Asian code. Yeah, it was very straightforward. O, P, Q. So here you are expressing the vector QO. You are expressing the vector OP. You are expressing the vector OQ. You are expressing the vector PO. You are expressing the vector So the meeting has ended for my students, so we are resuming once more. That's me, in case you have never seen my face before. I'm here. Yeah. I don't know if you had captured the questions. There was a 2Q here. There was a 3P here. The first question was saying you have to find QO. The second, you have to find vector OP. The third one, you have to find OQ. This one, you have to find PO. You have to find, yes, madam. Yes, this is 2Q. This is a Q. So I give you 2 minutes to submit the answers for this so that you compare with the... Huh? 5 it's QP. Yes. So I give you 2 minutes to submit all the answers. 2 minutes. Two minutes. They are not teaching tomorrow. I don't know what to do. The people, my door. Oh, yeah, I know. Tomorrow I'm not. Mm-hmm. Disgusting. I'm there. Thank you. Hello. How are you? Okay. Yeah, do that. Submit the answers. Time is up. What's going on? Is that here? Oh, I wanted to be surprised. Okay. Okay. So I had the child crying, so I was scared. Yes. Can you submit? What's that? PQ Shanshan Ninfuta in Q QO. Madam Jane, are you also finding the same? The next one is what? Hmm? PO positive 3 OP or OP. Uh-huh. OQ is equals to positive 2Q. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Baenda? Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Achan, yeah. Achan, Pishan, PO. Uh-huh. PO, what have you found? Yes. Uh-huh. The next one. QP, it is it's QO. You are moving from PQ to P, so it has to be negative QO plus OP. Remember, you follow the arrow, you are starting from P. You are starting from Q going to P. Negative plus negative again. Not negative 2Q plus 3P. This is the answer. Negative 2Q plus 3P is the answer. Uh-huh. The other one? Negative PO plus OQ. Then the answer will be negative 3P plus 2Q. Okay, you are doing fine. Are we there? So we are looking at what is called. So our next subheadings is vectors involving midpoint. Vectors involving midpoint. When you hear midpoint MP, it means half a vector. Okay? It means half a vector. So maybe you can have something like this, half AB. Maybe you can have half PQ. That's what it means. Midpoint means half. Pakati. Okay? Half a vector. Half a vector. So examples is they will draw something like this. Or AB. They say M. They say B. And then they say, they will write in the question to say M is midpoint. M is midpoint of AB. Then they want you to find AB. They want you to find AM. They want you to find BA. And then they want you to find BM. Okay, and then they want you to find OM. Copy those because I want to erase this. Are we done? So now, what you should understand is that when they say midpoint, when they say M is midpoint, it means this is half and this is also half. Simple. That's what midpoint means. So now, can you find AB? First, Pesan AB. I want you to give me the answer for AB. You can find AB without difficulties. This is B. So what's our AB? Someone should be explaining how can we move from A to B? What directions can we use for us to move? Negative AO plus OB. So let's indicate negative A plus B. Well, for the sake of others who will find this video, in case your teachers in schools, they tell you to write the negative on the middle, like you interchange, B comes here, A comes there. That is also correct. Don't think the teacher is wrong. Just the way, teachers want to have their own ideal of teaching. But literally it's the same. This and this is the same. You can maintain the negative on the middle all the way it is without difficulties. So let's proceed. We are saying now they want us to find the AB. Remember, AB is half. AM. AM is half. AM, it is half. Anything to do with M, there will be a half. So now the question is half of which line? It is half of AB. That's why I said midpoint are written with a vector. Hello, are people there? So what have you found? AB. Well, you have to indicate what you have found on AB. What have you found? Negative A plus B. That's our answer. If A is appearing once, you have nothing to worry. If B is appearing once, you have nothing to worry. Is that messy? Okay. You have nothing to worry. So that's our answer. Tell me the answer for. Tell me the answer for. Tell me the answer for BA. Or B. So. So it will be negative B plus A, right? What's then? They are saying we should find BM. The next question says find BM. So BM, it is also. Yes, madam. Yes, you are the one who is wrong. BA. Remember, the idea is when you are given an arrow, you have to start from this letter, the first number, moving. Always. So never forget that. Okay? When you are given arrows and letters, in this case, I've written BA, so you have to start moving from B, going to this side. If they give you AB, you have to start from A, moving, coming like this. We are moving from B. We are moving from B, O, B. Remember, I are giving someone directions. Yes. Yes. So BM, it is half here. BM, it is half. Half of which line? You are going backward. It's backward. Half of BA, not AB. Because you are starting from B. It is a half of BA. So BA, it is negative B plus A. It is done. Are we following? And then now, the OM, yes. How should we move from O to M? How should we move from O to M? So OM, we are here. Remember, you have to start from this. You have to stand on O. How are you going to go to M? Muzapita njira bwanji. It's either you move OA, AM, or you can move OB, BM. But me, I'm used with the left direction. I don't know why. In this case, I'm used with the upper direction. OA. But either way, it's the same to give you the same answer. Plus AM. Okay. I'm failing to write the thing on top. AM. So can you put the figures now? What figure is on OA? OA is positive, so it's A. What have you found on AM? Half? Half what? Half negative. You are just telling me, give me the answer that you found. Negative A plus B. Isn't it? So when you are seeing two letters, you have to simplify. When you see two letters appearing, whether A or B, you have to simplify. You have to multiply. You have to say A, to say 1 times negative A to give you negative A over 2. Okay, there's a 2 here. 1 times B, it will give you positive B over 2. Okay, there's a 2 here. So the 2 applies for both A and B. You draw a line, common denominator is 2. Here you put the 1. You are following?
The only part where I'm flowing, sorry, I keep taking it. There where we're aiming there. We're saying OA plus AM. Now, okay, yeah, the direction is showing it's going up, so that's why it's positive. Okay, all right, I get it from there. It's okay.
You're welcome.
This to be up.
Yes. So, well, so let's simplify this. 1 into 2, it is 2. Come in. So 1 into 2, it's 2. 2 times A to give you 2A. Then 2 into 2, it's 1 times A, it is A. I'll call you since I'm on a class. 2 into 2, it's 1 times B, it's B. So what am I doing? I am saying this 1 into 2, it is 2 times A, that's why I have 2A here. This 2 into 2, it's 1. 1 times A, I have A here. This 2 into 2, it's 1 times B. That's why I have a B here. Then you just simplify. These are like terms. This one and this one are like them. 2A minus A, it will give you A plus B over 2. You are done. That's a over 2 there. and then it will give you what do you call this? It will give that's your that is your OM. Nchiyasoveka. So I don't know if you are following. Otherwise, that's how we go about. That's how we go about vectors. Yes, madam. Where? Hmm? Uh-huh. Eric, you can take a seat. I'm in a class. I am not getting your question. Look at this. Have you understood one into two is this part? The, yes. So the like terms here. Look at this. The like terms here is 2A and A. Smamen. It's A. Uh-huh. Plus B. I haven't put an equal. This is an equal. This is equal. This is equal sign. Oh, wow. It's A plus B. So this is how. So that's how the topic ends. But in exam questions, we are going to do vectors involving ratios. So vectors involving ratios. We'll do this through exam questions. Vectors involving ratios. They are like mahafu, AB, 3 over 5, AB, something like that. So vectors involving ratios will be done via the exam question. So I am sending you the questions on WhatsApp. I have created a link. I'll create a WhatsApp group where we can be forwarding everything, whatever is needed, so that it can be easy for us. So questions on how. So I'll take note of the years. That's why I want you people to have the 2021. This is 2021 what? 2021 November. Take note of the years. 2021 November. It came on question 4B. Have you taken note of that? You have to solve that question the way it is entirely without fail. And then also take note of, I want us to start with easy ones, very easy ones. And then also, which other question was very easy here? I think 2016 was also easy. 2016, let's see specimen. So take note of 2016 specimen. It will be written 2016 specimen. So find a way to find those papers, download them, because sending again, so find a way to download them. 2016 question 2B. You should do that question. Take note of the normal 2016. The normal, now 2016 October, it shouldn't be written specimen. It came on question, it had ratios, so it's a very good question. It had ratios. It came on, so 2016 October, question 3B. Take note of that. And the last one, question 3B. Take note of 2017 GCE. 2017 GCE. 2017 GCE. It came on question 6A. Yeah, so ladies, we are done. We've come to the end of our meeting. That's how vectors come in paper 2. Take note, next week we'll look at vectors in paper 1. Okay? Vectors in paper 1. So this video is a bye-bye. We shall meet next time. So we can log out. Okay. We are meeting in the evening because I need this. So if you are not going to solve, then in Chamikumanye Chunguru, because I'm not teaching any topic. We are done with section A. We just have to schedule a day when we can do construction here at Bukanzi. So but it's not now. I'm sure we'll schedule it maybe next month. We'll actually schedule a day for all the classes that needs hands-on and physical. Yes. So we continue learning topics that don't involve instruments. So in the evening, ngatamwacha weki and also work on geometric progression. Then I will remain and watch him very nicely. They are sent. Okay, you're logging out, not a problem. See you. Okay, I'll send pseudo code for you. Madam Serena, she's logged out. Okay, I'll ask Madam Serena to forward to you. Get the number. You have a line? I'll send. Yeah, I'll make a WhatsApp group so that you ask for the pseudocode questions. Okay, see you. For which one? Tonight, at night. At night, I'll be solving questions. No, just vectors and GP, that's all. So watch those videos under GP, watch them. Okay. Okay. Okay, so to other viewers, we've come to the end of the session. I am Teacher Mbanga, and I am a tutor at I am the tutor at Bukanzi Academy School. So this is what we do. In case you need my line, it is 0971 21 6162. That is my business line that we interact. So thank you so much for watching this video. It has been a very long video because I wanted the learners to understand very well on vectors. So till next time, watch out for other videos that we've done. Thank you so much. Shalom, shalom. Be studying.